Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. How the heck are you? This is the Lavender Lady with a special today. We have, let's see, Oogie the Mystic, right? Oogle the Mystic. Sorry about that. Slap me down, for fuck's sake. Who is here? Say again? No. And the fleas of 1,000 camels will infest my armpits. This is a little special here for Ansgar and Growley for the little fundraiser we've got going, and Ogle here is going to be doing some fortunes. And my understanding is that for the low, low price of $25, you too can get your fortune told off. Um, and then when it's put in its place, you can do whatever you want with it. What I need to do, which I have not yet done, which is something that this girl always forgets to do, is I am going to need to get the link for the. There we are. For the. Yeah, we're gonna get there. They are unable to hear you. Oh no, not this stuff again. Is the fufu on the fifi, for Christ's sake? Um, this happens every freaking time. Okay, let me get over here and let me go to the audio output capture. And we are going to go from the default to the Yeti speakers. And then we're going to go to the audio input capture and we're going to do more or less the same. We're going to go to the Yeti and then, okay, we're going to click that and then we're going to go. Tell the fortune of this damn OBS system, will you? I just set it up a
It
little
does
while.
not bode well.
Oh no. Okay, I just set it up a little while ago, and the thing is giving me a hard time, is what it's doing, and I don't like it when it does that. Okay, does this help at all? The usual thing I do by going off the default and back onto the default. People over on the side chat, um, you have anything to say here as to? Oh, this is the good thing. Yay, 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 yay. So I have to do it on this OBS as well. Oh, Lord. Okay, this is just what happens then. We're going to go over there and then. No, we're not going to go over there. We're going to go. Ooh! It must have been me because I built it. It's a good thing that you have sound. Thank you. I'm going to have to remember to just do that little thing that I do every time. And mm, okay, we have the PayPal link. Let me grab that and copy link location. There we are. And we're going to go over here. And we're going to put this over there. How do you like that? There we have the PayPal link, courtesy of Ansgar. She's gone again? Oh no. You can hear the way this problem, yeah, the way the problem works, my guests can always hear. It's the audience who can't. Um, So she's silent again. This no for too good to being to making. Is am I not knowing why is to happen on this? Everybody, okay, everybody, just for you. The link on there to the side. You smush on that. You go click on that, and you throw all the money to there while it's there figuring this thing for you to make him to working on that. I wonder if the kitty actually stepped on something. Yeah, she's run away. She's run away, so it's got to be the kitty. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Damn it. She was on for a second, and then she went. But where's my OBS? There it is. Audio output capture properties. We're going to go to the Yeti microphone speakers. Yay, yay, yay. And then we're going to go to the audio input capture, and we're going to go to the Yeti microphone. And please tell me, does this help at all?
I don't know.
Is
Can our
not telling.
guests hear us now?
Is you people out there? Are you hearing, or do I have to fool around with it again?
Do we have anybody who can hear me?
Oh, hit F5 and escape. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, cast a spell on this damn system. I am so sorry.
They say that they can hear us now.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is.
And you hear both of us.
As long as you guys can hear both of us, we're okay. Okay, then I'm just gonna have to remember to not use the default and just to use the regular stuff. There we go. Now we can get down to business here.
Indeed.
Yeah, in the side chat we have the PayPal link, and like I say, folks, stand on that and throw all sorts of money at it, and I'm going to find the I'm going to find the PayPal link, and we'll go from there. And I'm going to do some.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you have the great powers here, the great powers of discernment.
Indeed. But because you are the lavender lady, I thought I would show you first how to burn the lavender for your home without having a burnt smell to it.
Oh my, this is a wonderful thing.
Because you cannot tell fortunes without the proper insights. So, you must start with a metal or stone burner, or you will burn down your home.
We don't want that. No.
This is a very bad fortune. Nobody wants this.
No, as a matter of fact, this place burned down before I moved in. That's how I got here.
Oh, maybe this is why you're having so many problems. There's bad energy. So, you are going to get these special coals. They are like hookah. Do not ever use the coals from your barbecue. You will die.
Okay. I get it. I like it.
You will die. It's a simple fortune. You will die. So, you don't want to hold it in your hand. They burn at 1500 degrees. You want metal tongs.
Metal tongs. This is a good thing.
Indeed. You want something that makes fire. You will light it. It will spark. The sparks will run through the coal, and you can set it down. Now, once the coal has an ashy white, it is ready to burn. and it has a lovely smell all on its own. It is gunpowder. And who doesn't like a little boom in their life? Now, it is very important. You start with a resin incense called copal. It is a white little stone looking thing. It is tree sap from the copal tree. And you're going to put that on your coal. And then, and only then, do you take your lavender, like our lovely lady here, and put it on top of the copal. And that will keep it from burning in a very stinky way.
Okay, that is not good to be stinky.
Nah, no.
Last I checked.
Well, there is good stink and there is bad stink.
Oh, well then.
This is the good stink.
We like good stink. Is that like Napoleon writing to Josephine when he was returning from Egypt? It's coming home, don't wash.
Mm, I have a feeling that they had different ideas of good stink and bad stink in that time. Now, I am going to burn one of my favorites.
Oh boy,
Let's see where it
I
is.
get to learn new things.
This is not the right one. Shite. It isn't this one. This is Nile Temple Blend.
Nile
This is
Temple
from,
blend. Ooh.
indeed, it is from the far and romantic Egypt. It is gold. Now, I do not like to burn it on its own. It has a sister.
Okay.
And who does not like dragons? The heart of the dragon's blood. You burn this with it. It is a powerful and magical scent. And if the camera were in a better place, I could show you how it pulses like a heart and bleeds. But
Ooh.
unfortunately, we're on a shoestring budget tonight. So,
Tell me about it.
watch me enjoy it. You don't want your fortune teller cranky. All of your fortunes they'll be doomy.
And remember, folks, let's say it one more time. For the low, low price of only $25, you too can have your fortune told. Find out what's happening in the future. Find out what's not happening in the future.
So it would be remiss of me
Yes, dear.
to charge my hostess. And I do believe that her fortune should be the first to be told. So,
So are we burning well with the dragon and with the Nile
Nile
blend?
Temple Blend, indeed.
Oh
Can you
yay!
not see the smoke? This
Okay,
puts me
so
in a very good place.
if I sound really soft, I'll see what I can do about that. Um, all right, let's do that. Okay, guys. Is this any better? Just let me know in the side chat. Okay, kids, where are we?
All right. I I am feeling from you much much pressure on your shoulders. There is there is a lot happening around you that is dark, but off to the side, I see a bright light piercing through the darkness. Let us see what the cards have to say.
Oh
Mm,
yay!
mm. Oh, that one is not so bad. Well, this is not good. But not for you.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not for me bad. That's a good thing.
Hmm. Indeed. It seems that there is somebody in your future that is going to cross your path. It is not going to be good, but don't
Oh,
worry.
oh.
Don't worry. They will break their ankle and be raped by donkeys.
All right. That's
The
good.
vengeance will be yours. And when they are done, pick their pockets. It will improve your status.
Okay, then we like that. I will indeed remember to do that. And
Let's see here. One. Ah, yes.
there we are.
It looks here to me as if the group that you surround yourself in will be key in lifting the weight off of your shoulders, but you must allow it.
Yes, yes, snail. That's what she said. Raped by donkeys. I like it.
So, is there a certain sense that you particularly are fond of, aside from lavender, of course?
Well, let's see. There's always the scent of frying bacon. That's a very, very good scent.
Hmm. I'm not sure that that would make a good incense, though.
And then, of course, there's always my very, very favorite um, roses and lilac.
Ah, you like rose?
Oh, I love roses. I wish I could have roses. Um,
There
I
are
don't
very
have.
many fine resin rose incenses
Oh my,
that will make your house smell as if the roses are blooming in summer in the midst of winter.
that is always a good thing.
In fact, there is a rose scent that you can mix with with the dragon's blood as well. Ansgar Odinson. He says it is the bedroom scent. Ah, the Growly, she is so lucky.
Yeah, adorkables. Everybody gets wrenched around here. At least the nice people. Let's see. I have to look you up, Decay Media.
I like blue. There's a lot of blue. Blue is a good color.
Blue is usually good, definitely. I'm
Do you
gonna.
have any yes or no questions that you need answered?
Oh my. Will I ever be loved?
But you already are. I don't even need the cards or the crystals for this.
Not that way. I'm talking about something a little bit different.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Let's see here. Let's pass the crystals through the smoke.
Oh my. Okay, I see who you are, and that's very good. Yeah, I mean, why not go with one of the standard questions, right?
Will she
I mean,
find
I could
love?
always ask, will my kidneys fall out? But I'm expecting that.
They will not fall out, but they may explode.
Okay. Robert X. You say the question is, will she have sex in the next 2 weeks? What is this sex of which you speak?
He did not pay. I cannot answer his question.
Oh, he's talking about me. Oh, man. Adorkables. You know,
Indeed, you will find love, and it will be passionate, and it will be fiery.
oh, good. This is the good thing. Adorkable says, I like the smell of skunks from a distance. Too much is bad, but it's good before that point. So I'm not the only one who feels that way.
Well, of course, it
Okay, so I'm
smells
not
like cheap
strange.
weed. It's a reason they call it skunk weed.
Ah! Oh my, it's been a long time
It
since I've
may
had any
stink,
of
but
that
it
stuff.
certainly gets the job done.
Oh my, where are we here? Yeah, there we are. Okay, there's you. And here's the other one. Is the fundraiser going to receive $30 billion or some part thereof?
Hmm, that requires different crystals.
Yeah, you have to get the right crystal.
Indeed.
I understand that much. Ooh, quartz.
Indeed. The amount you speak, no.
No.
But
How about 6 grand?
it depends on how far people can flap their gabs.
Flap their
Gabs.
gabs. Okay.
Indeed. You must speak of this to many, many people.
Okay,
And that
all you
we
people
will
flap your
reach that
gabs.
goal. Don't tell me you don't like to gossip. Everybody likes to gossip. So gossip about this.
Okay, fine. We can do that. Now that yeah, I'm a little slow. Now that I know what we're talking about. Oh, there's the other question. Will I
Spread
ever
it.
say again?
Spread it like venereal disease. Yep.
Oh boy, I tell you, I have no chance of contracting venereal disease anytime in the near future. Let me tell you. Um,
I did not see that in your future, so you may be right.
that's it, Robert. Robert is like I remembers having had some of that sex thing about 10 years ago. Uh,
So you have had time to perfect your game.
I've been dry for 10 years, sweetie.
There are oils for this, my darling.
Okay. Yeah,
That
it
can be fixed.
is Friday the 13th, and yeah, we can buy lotto tickets, and who knows? Maybe all of us will win, even when we buy different numbers.
Uh, even I would be remiss in telling people that were true.
Mm. So I understand that skunks actually make good pets.
Indeed, they are furry little assholes. And you must be in charge, or your future will indeed be grim.
And everybody remember, remembering, if you are indeed wanting a fortune told, just let us know in the side chat, and I can get a link to you and bring you on. And
I could also do curses for people if they wish.
oh boy,
Eat.
this is the good thing.
If there's someone you want hexed, a curse, fortunes are easy, but they're not nearly as interesting as curses and hexes.
Yeah, I wonder
Perhaps
what.
you know somebody whose genitals you want them to shrivel?
That's always a good thing there.
Targeted leprosy, perhaps?
Oh my, they can cure that now, though, can't they?
If they could cure it, it wouldn't be a curse.
Robert X has a very, very interesting question in the side chat. Would a
Oh,
skunk be able to smell itself? I'm saying,
hmm.
yeah.
Well, they tend to be solitary creatures, only coming together for things like, well, mating. So
Scoodly poopy.
perhaps they don't like the smell of each other.
Okay. But they love tomatoes? Okay. So that's another use for tomatoes. I understand that if you are sprayed by a skunk, bathe in tomato juice and it's a little better. Not that I'm going to have a pet skunk or anything. It's all I can do with the little one over there.
She is a handful, I have seen.
Have you ever seen her climb the curtains?
I have seen many cats climb the curtains, climbed a few myself.
This little one over here just loves to eat the house plants. And to get to them, she climbs the curtains, which started out looking like the smooth, shiny surface, and now they look like a cut pile rug.
She has her own ideas of interior design.
Yes.
You cannot squelch her creativity.
Okay, this is something very very interesting. Everybody remember this. Josiah really 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 wants you to bid on that X Files poster, right, Josiah?
He wants everybody to have a shot at the X Files poster.
Okay, so Robert X likes tomatoes as well, so maybe Robert X is a skunk. Could explain things.
I hear they're very romantic. Look at Pepe Le Pew.
This indeed. Oh, I loved that character. I most certainly did love that character. It's over the top. And I know that there are more and more people now who don't like that character um,
Why?
because they think that he's forcing himself on the little kitty. And it's, come on, guys, that's just, um, what
It
is
is
it?
a cartoon. It
Yes,
is not real.
it's
Get
exaggerated.
over.
Okay, so everybody's appreciating the Josiah and the poster. There's my question: will Josiah get his poster?
Hmm. Let's see. It is unclear.
It is very unclear.
It has much competition.
And come on, guys, somebody really wants to have their fortune told, right? I mean, it's wonderful stuff. It really is. Um,
Perhaps it is the burnt vibes of your house.
there you go. Oh, let's see. We have
Nobody
that.
likes the burnt house.
Oh, a
Ask
little bit.
Growly about her kitchen.
Was that a little bit more incense? Because I just saw a little puff of smoke.
I knocked off the old incense as the coal is getting small, and I am about to add new incense as soon as the coal is lit by the previous.
Okay, is definitely good. Definitely good. Oh my. Oh, okay. Ogles. Do I have that name right?
Oogle.
Ogle.
Oogle the Mystic.
Ogle the Mystic. You have some competition.
Oh,
Purple Rhymes with Orange says, I predict the poster will go to someone who has made a donation of at least $25. Oh,
such a
okay. Atheistic Snail's Journey says, tell mine. Stand by, dear, and we will find you um, in the chat here. There we go. There it goes. And then we're going to go to the next. And oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't want to give you the wrong link because I do believe that I gave another link between then and now. So I'm going to recopy this. We're going to copy. Okay. And then we're going to go over here and check your DM, dear, um,
I do believe
for a
Ansgar is
link to this
that.
meet, and you shall indeed have your fortune told by the one and only Oogle the Mystic.
Ah, there goes my sparks.
Okay, sparks are definitely a good thing,
Sparks are always a good thing.
especially when they fly.
Indeed.
Certain person out there, are you listening? Oh, I have to say though that that's become the fun banter on my show. I think everybody gets a kick out of it when she's on, and I certainly get a kick out of it when she's on. But
I can tell. Ah, perfect. Now, being that I have heard of this atheistic snail, and I hear that she is sweet and mellow and has a little bit of bite to her here and there. So I am thinking Nug Champa is a good incense for her
oh,
fortune.
goody, yay! Let's see here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, wait a minute. Let me. Okay, I hope this isn't a problem here, because Atheistic Snails asked me if that link is Google Hangout. Hopefully, okay, hopefully it's okay for you. Hopefully it works well and everything. Yeah, because we
It looks like
definitely.
she says it is loading.
Somebody getting loaded?
No, no. I said Nag Champa. It is an Indian incense.
Okay, then. As opposed to. What other kinds of incense are there?
Oh, there are so many. Tonight I have with me the Nag Champa, the Lavender the Copal, the Nile Temple blend. I have.
And I am going to say, welcome to the Atheistic Snail.
Ah,
How
Hello?
are you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Loud and
indeed.
clear.
And everybody else here, our slow little friend.
I can't see the YouTube live chat anymore, so you guys will have to tell me if anybody asks any questions, because I loaded this up on my phone for this first time, so this is interesting.
Okay.
He here,
Yeah, we
that
can
is the
keep you.
every.
Oh, my word. Adorkable says, my mom's mom was psychic, so my mom grew up believing in psychics. And she said I was going to be the only one to inherit her abilities, so I grew up being told I was psychic. And my
And how
mom.
did that work out for you? How good of a psychic was she?
Okay, from the side chat, we say, we hear the snail. That sounds good. I like that. I wish I could
No,
get my system to work, but that's beside the point.
Do you have any specific questions before we start, Snail?
Am I going to have any fun in October?
I think that requires fluorite.
I could take that on a tangent, but I know you, Snail. That tangent doesn't go there.
No, that tangent doesn't go there.
In October, I see you traveling.
Uh-oh.
I see a man. He's a beast. Beware of this beast.
Yeah?
He has fangs that are very sharp. But it appears he does also have a soft side. But he may want some escargot, so you must beware and keep an eye on him.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sure she will.
I see that you are going to enjoy this
I will.
journey. Many cuttings.
All right.
Okay, we've
You
got
are
Snail
very-
started, and it's just not going to
are
stop,
very-
is it?
What'd you say?
We heard bits of what you said. Did you hide in your shell for a moment?
Yes, I did. As always, I hid in my shell. I do a lot of hiding.
Hear you better if you come out of the shell to speak.
I don't want to come out of my shell. I'm a shy one.
Then how are we supposed to understand what you say?
I don't know. Magic? You have magic?
How are you
believe
supposed
in
to get
magic?
from the toothy one? Let you invite
That's a good.
hell. That is your choice. But
All right, I have one other fortune question for you.
right?
How do I word this? Next summer,
Indeed.
will I get a visit? Well, where I have both these crazy people called the Otisons and perhaps these crazy person called Lavender visiting.
I believe this question requires jade and some more incense.
Many, much more incense.
That is better.
What
Jade
kind?
sound like your shell. And green like the rest of your squishy parts.
And then over here in the side chat, a little something going on. We have Robert X saying, "Purple rhymes with orange. You were amazing. You should use your powers to make money." Purple says, "Robert X, I tried making money, but the government didn't like my copies." Rank, 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 rank.
The Odinsons will make the journey. And through many hardships, they will succeed. And you will be invaded.
I like this invasion.
Now, the lavender invasion is still smoky.
Okay.
No, 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 no. I quit smoking a year ago.
Is not lavender incense smoky?
Yeah, you got a point there. You got a point.
I give many points. Some are quartz, some are fluorite, some are moss agate.
Well, thank you for my lovely, lovely fortune.
Come back and see me sometime. Mhm.
I will.
Oh man, who did that one? I forget her name. Why don't you step up and see me sometime? Was that Mae West or was that somebody else?
It was Mae West. I
It
did not
was.
quote her perfectly, though.
My memory is just shot. Well, yeah, you need to understand I'm old, and the
You are only as old as you allow yourself to be.
yeah, but when you get old, the the memory is the second thing to go, and I forget what the first is.
But that actually is a gift. You get to experience everything for the first time over and over.
That's pretty much the case. It is definitely that case, I'll tell you. What do we have going over here? Oh my! Was that worth $25, Snail? I hope so. And you are a giggly one. Hey, Pirate Kitty, hi.
Snail, I know you can still hear me. You should tell that furry beast to get his tail in here, or I will curse him with fleas. But that may work out in his favor. You would have to give him a flea dip.
Oh my. Oh, there we go. Pirate Kitty, I have not yet subscribed to you. Okay, we fixed that. Oh my, it's a good thing. And what do we have here? Wonder Lady says, "Oh, fortune teller Grawley, will my enemies have fleas infest their armpits?" Yeah. Or did you
As
do
I
that?
have said before, that is such a common place to have them infested. There are much more interesting and creative places to seek your fleas.
Hmm. Oh man, we've been infested by fleas at least once. I would rather not have that happen anymore.
Well, you have to train them, then to have a flea circus. Yeah,
Yes,
no?
I remember.
Get them to do your bidding.
I remember when I was younger, my sister had a toy um, by Fisher Price. It was called a flea circus, and it was this little plastic and wooden circus with a little ring and acts and stuff like that. That was fun. I played with it as much as she did.
Yeah.
That was a
Ansgar is not a furry beast. He is the big daddy.
okay then. Oh, how's this one from Purple Rhymes with Orange? May earwigs infest your brain.
Eh, it is passable.
Oh, I remember. Oh God, what is the
He's been
name
watching
of the
too much Star Trek.
what is the name of the short story? Somebody wanted another person killed, and the method that was going to be used was an earwig, which would eat through the brain and thereby kill the person. But the wrong person got, the person who took out the hit got the earwig. And he put the damn thing in my ear.
That is karma.
Robert X. What? Are you trying to get on my good side here? Is that it?
If you want to get on her good side, bring her someone pretty.
There you go. When I was
Ain't
young,
you feeling?
when I was younger, that would be the Cretaceous era.
I liked that era. It had pretty flowers.
Okay. Yeah. Right. It was an episode of the original Twilight Zone. I remember reading it as a short story first, and then I saw it on Twilight Zone, and that was a wonderful, wonderful thing because the last line or the last few lines of that story of that show were in the story were beautiful. It's that he was going to be let off on the charge of trying to kill somebody because the earwig that was put in his ear that came out the other side was a female, and females lay eggs. In the last bit of the show, camera cut away, and you heard, ah! Yeah, definitely you were around the Triceratops over there. Do you have any good Triceratops predictions?
Eh, Life finds a way.
Okay, then, just out of the curiousness, um, who do we have coming up after this?
I am not certain. They did not tell me. I believe Ansgar Odinson may know.
Okay, and he's asleep back there, right?
No, he is off stuffing his face.
Ah, that's
He has
always a
been
good thing.
active in the chat if you look.
Okay, there we go. Pencil bombs for the win. Yay. Yeah, because I don't know how long we're going here. I'm good for the rest of the night, so don't worry about that. She said. But if there's somebody coming up after
I do
this,
believe purple rhymes with orange. There is a female Triceratops in Hollywood.
oh well.
You have to go travel to Jurassic World in Universal Studios, though.
Ah, is that it? Okay.
Indeed,
Okay, Ansgar has no
female
idea.
Triceratops. Her name is Juliet.
Uh, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go to the. I'm not trying to get rid of you, Ugo. Definitely not. But in case there is somebody scheduled, we definitely want to get everything organized.
Indeed, I believe we were scheduled from 8 to 10.
Oh, fine, fine. So we got another hour. Hey, people,
Indeed.
we got another hour. You want your fortunes told? Come on, come on. Step right up. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I see doom and love and passion and death and blood in people's future. I see money. I see vengeance. I
I,
see
s-
many
I see
things.
money, but none of it's mine.
I see that often. It doesn't make people very happy. But who am I to crush their dreams? I just tell them I see the money.
There you go.
It's better people go away happy, isn't it?
Yeah, for a little while, they get to just smile for about a couple of minutes, and then it's all over, and they have to get back to work.
I see money every time it crosses my palm for a fortune.
Oh my, oh, okay. According to Kent Hovind, all it takes is someone of the same kind. Yeah, we
Well,
need to get Kent in here.
his fortune is grim indeed.
This is what we need. We need to get scientist Mel in here, and she can call Kent Hovind. If
Does
any,
she know him?
say again.
Does she know him?
Uh, she actually called him on the air. We were having
But
another
what did
live.
she call him?
Many things that she did not say. Um,
There's many things I have called him.
we were having another live stream, another benefit, as a matter of fact. I believe it might have been for Billionator. And movie night closed
He's
out.
a wonderful person, by the way.
Absolutely. And we were closing that stream out. We at movie night, and Mel was with us. We had a Kent Hovind video that we were tearing apart, and somebody had the idea, "Hey Mel, why don't you call Kent Hovind?" And his number was all over the screen, so that was easy. Yeah, pretty much purple. And she actually had an extended conversation with him on the air, pretending to be a teacher who wanted his materials in her classroom. Uh, we were all dying in the chat as we were listening. It's one of the
You
best.
wouldn't want to invite him to this charity. You see, I hear his arc is not doing well. He does not have any money to spare.
Oh my, inane dragon! Hi, how are ya?
Ah, we
And
have a dragon, do we?
this is horrible. I see that you are without a spanner. Well, you were without a spanner. That means that this is your first time here, sweetness. Where have you been?
You mean he is a virgin to your
Yeah.
channel?
Don't find many of those anymore. I mean, I was a virgin once. That ship sailed a long time ago.
Really, who has uses for virgins?
You exist. Yes, dear, you do.
Well, he has complete control, Snail, over whether or not his fortune is told. But if he does, I do have a dragon to help me connect.
Speaking of dragons, Wonder Lady says, inane, try the white dragon's milk.
I will burn the dragon's blood for the dragon if I tell his fortune.
Have I had you? Have I had you on my show, inane? I didn't think so. I thought that I would have to have you up. Well, I'll still have to have you on someday. As soon as I get this damn system working, I tell you, Windows and audio.
I believe
Oh,
that this dragon
hey.
is a skeptic.
I like the idea from Ansgar.
I
It's
can
you need to
sense
do
it.
an act. Woo stick meets woo fortune telling.
Indeed.
Well, okay, here, dragon's milk is a stout, yeah, but what is it that Faye is saying about white dragon's milk? Is the milk white or was the dragon white?
It depends on what kind of dragon you're milking, if it's white or not.
And as Purple Rhymes with Orange says, virgins you have to teach, I'd rather have a slut who knows what she's doing.
100 times yes.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
And
Okay,
being
so
that there are dragons do not have breasts, the only dragons that you can milk are males. So dragon's milk is white.
okay then. Yeah, and we're definitely not talking casein based milk there. Okay then, Inane says whether or not I'm white depends on whether you're going by appearances or legalities. Okay, fine, that works.
Ah, he chameleons.
And wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's the dragon's birthday?
Happy birthday!
Happy reminder of getting old day.
I do believe he got free alcohol for his birthday
Oh
at a
my.
restaurant.
That
The
is a
server must have liked what he saw.
alcohol is often a good thing. Just as long as you don't drink gin and Dr. Pepper all night on movie night.
Gin and Dr. Pepper?
Believe it or not, it
What
works.
foul concoction is this?
It actually works. Many moons ago, I saw a single panel cartoon in Playboy magazine featuring a young lady who was obviously three sheets to the wind. And the caption was something like, "It's all right, it's gin and Dr. Pepper." And I looked at the caption and I said, gee, would that work? So I opened a bottle of Dr. Pepper and I opened a bottle of gin and I put a little bit of gin in the glass and filled it with Dr. Pepper. And damn, it was good.
Well, it works a lot better than Pepsi and milk.
Yes, I knew somebody who drank that stuff.
So did I. Oh, this is a
It's like,
foul texture.
yeah, the wait staff at the Eaton Park would look at her like, what? Whenever she would order Pepsi and milk to drink, bring me a glass of Pepsi, bring me a glass of milk, and she would pour one into the other, and no, you're not doing that. Yes, I am. It's like, or that was, oh my word, that was almost 30 years ago.
Well, anybody who drinks Pepsi and milk, they must be long gone by now.
I wonder. I haven't seen her in years. Um,
Well, of course not. She drank Pepsi and milk. How long could she last?
got a point there, I'll tell you. Um, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, jeez, I like this. Um, okay, I guess Josiah Hansen said, what was it? It's still your birthday for another hour here. You want a sexy cloaca pic. And
Sounds
I
like Name
see
Dragon is doing just fine.
and I see the dragon. Yeah, given I have a woman in nothing but her panties within 3 feet of me, I'm good. Lucky you.
It is time to go and wrap that birthday package, huh?
Oh man, it's been so long. I don't think I'd remember how.
Oh, it's like riding a bike. You don't really ever forget.
Oh man, inane bourbon and ice. That's the thing. I can't drink bourbon anymore. It's called a learned aversion. Years and years and years and years ago, I was going to a main monthly Mensa meeting. We would do them at restaurants. Before I went, I was waxing my car that afternoon, and the aroma of the car wax was getting to me a little bit. But by the time it was time to go to the meeting, everything was okay. I felt fine. At the bar at that place, I ordered a Manhattan. And I guess the Manhattan went on top of whatever was left of that horrid aroma from the turtle wax. And I ended up throwing up on one drink, the one
Oh,
Manhattan. And since that day, I cannot drink bourbon. I can cook with it, but I can't drink it.
hmm. Mr. Jack and I do not speak.
But I'm still a Scotch drinker. Yeah, I don't know how many. I guess everybody pretty much. You may or may not. You may have discerned this already, Oogle. But I have a drinking problem. There's booze all over the house and I forget to drink it. That's a problem.
Well, that's the way. When you forget, it's like experiencing the alcohol brand new every time.
Okay.
It is like a gift in your mouth.
Shut up, Clarion.
You are far too sober. It is true.
Yeah, I have a thing for the Glenfiddich. Neil tells me that he'd like me to try a single malt by the name of Oban. I just haven't had the extra cash lying around. I wanted to get one for myself last winter holiday. They want $100 for a fifth, and I didn't have the 100 at the time, and I don't know if I'm going to have 100 around anytime soon.
It tends to be a lot, really.
Hmm. Yeah, well, Wild Turkey claims to be bourbon. I have cooked with it. I have made a ham glaze with it.
Have you ever actually had a wild turkey, though? An
I have to
actual wild
say,
turkey?
say again.
Have you ever actually had an actual wild turkey, though?
I have never had an actual wild turkey. No, I have had one that my babka walked from the market home. I walked with her when she walked this turkey home. Um, so it was fresh. Let me tell you.
Well, I can definitely foretell that if she ever had an actual wild turkey, she would like it as well as the drink.
Okay then. Yes, Snail. Okay, you've had that wild turkey. I've had it years and years and years ago. Um, oh my. Robert X would like some good Russian whiskey. Still waiting for the first glass. I've had Schlivovice. That stuff will kill you.
Yes, it kicks like mule.
Yes. My sister drove me home that day.
A rabid mule.
Oh wow! Hi Gup. Gup saw wild turkeys on a hike today.
They can be very aggressive. Be
Yes, they
watchful.
can, and so can the people out there who are falling all over themselves to get a fortune told. Right? They are indeed. They are clamoring to get their fortune told, just as Ansgar says. Some would get their fortune told. Damn it! Or
Well, we can't expect it from Menane. He is a skeptic.
okay. Well, at least have the fortune told off. How's that sound? Yeah.
But in honor of the dragon, I will burn the dragon's blood anyway.
Yay, Gup. Yay, absolutely. And I like from Purple, driving around here, I have trouble avoiding the wild turkeys. The birds really are that stupid that they run in front of cars all the time.
They are not intelligent.
Oh my. I might consent, Robert, to drinking vodka. Were it Russian vodka in Russia. Yeah, I would consider that. Somebody in here get their fortune told, and I'll work out a way to do it and report back to you. Or if I live that long, I'll get down to Dallas and see what to drink down there. Oh, okay. So we stand corrected. Dragon says, I'm no skeptic. I'm a polydimensional dragon hiding here just because gods can't act in this universe. Dun, dun, dun.
He does keep a princess as a pet.
Mm. Oh, look. Now, did you foretell that? Did you foretell that, Ugal, that there was going to be an Ansgar showing up behind you?
Oh, indeed. And he presents himself like a boudoir painting. It pleases me much.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, the Polish do make some pretty good vodka. Um, as a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, Polish vodka put the put the A4 into the upper atmosphere, also known as the V2.
They also make lovely sausage.
Yes. Oh my, oh my. I dearly love, and I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go somewhere that actually carries this stuff. Find some kishka. Because yes, I most dearly, dearly love kishka. And yeah, you're gonna have to look up the kishka to find out what it is because YouTube might ban me for describing it.
Oh, now you must.
It's good. It's really really good.
Describe, describe. Use
Okay,
many colorful words.
kishka is a wonderful sausage made with ground pork, with barley, and with pig's blood. And yes, it actually works. It actually tastes wonderful. Um, you sort of fry it up or simmer it up, that sort of thing, and goes great with eggs for breakfast. Or
Hmm.
if you don't go for the pig's blood, if you'd rather not have that, you could have the Slovak variety that's called hurka, which is the ground pork and rice. And yeah, that's also a wonderful breakfast food.
I cannot see a meal that would not be improved by some sort of sausage like meat.
Oh yes, absolutely. I would actually have some around here were I not on a hunger strike, but that's beside the point.
And you think you will get your doctors to listen to you by not eating?
Well, worst that can happen is I starve myself to death, and that ain't all that bad.
That depends on who you ask.
There you go.
I believe, in fact, I can tell you But everybody in this chat would be most displeased at your demise.
Hey, kids, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner or later.
But why hurry it? See, she agrees.
Yeah, little kitty over here. You is the kittiness. That's what is you is. You. Come here. Come over here. Yes. See the kitty?
She is a very adorable kitty.
Oh, now she's happy.
Yes. Who wouldn't be happy cuddled up to boobs?
Well,
Everybody.
I hate to tell her this, but they come off with my bra.
So no matter what, she can always have access.
There you go. Oh, you little kittiness. I guess she likes it here. No accounting for taste. But the door will be open and she'll look at the door. She'll look at me. She'll look at the door. She'll look at me. Hey, human. The door is open. You might want to close it.
Once she got in, she was not leaving.
No, Robert. It's not so much a case of kill myself. You know I'm dying, right? So, it's just a matter of
She is very
do the best you can with what you got.
How old is she?
3.
She acts like she is 1.
Yeah, she does. She's a youthful 3. Um, I found her behind my apartment building 3 years ago, August of 2016. And I guessed just by her size and weight that she was about 12 weeks old at the time. So I set her birthday as May 27th. And yeah, she's a very, very nice 3-year-old. She travels very well.
Really?
I went to Southern Illinois in 2017 to view the total solar eclipse. And I took her with me because there was nobody to watch her. Um, from Pittsburgh to Chicago, not a peep out of her. And we stopped along the way. I had something to drink, and I asked her if she wanted to do her business. I brought some litter and a cat pan with me, and I took her out of the car with a leash on, of course. And she looked up at me and said, "What am I doing out here?" and ran right back into the car. So, um, she liked it in the car. Yeah, she is tiny. She's between 6 and 7 pounds, closer to 6. She's about
Eternally,
the say again?
eternally youthful.
Yeah, she's about the size of my Miranda. My Miranda never got over 6 pounds, and she made it to 15.
My
Yeah.
grand had a cat that was over 20 and narcoleptic.
Okay. The whole narcolepsy thing must have been fun.
Yes, she would take over a day to make it across the living room floor.
Oh
She would
no.
take steps and crumple, purr, and drool. Wake up a little while later, few more steps, lay down, purr, and drool.
Oh no. Boy,
She
she
was
moi.
happy.
Okay. Purple's taking the phone. Yeah, it's what's really interesting is, when she has her head in a certain angle, she still has that kitten face. That
Hmm?
6-month-old kitten face.
Did you ever see any of her litter mates?
No, um, she's a rescue kitty. Um, she was out out behind the building. I found her under a car. Someone must have abandoned her. She was too
Hmm.
friendly to be feral. But no, never saw any of the litter mates. Never knew who had her before I did. Um, the only thing, I went behind the building to take the garbage out, and I heard, I heard cat-like sounds. A little
Yes.
meow, 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 meow. And I'm looking around, looking around. Under a car, I saw a vaguely cat-shaped object, but I couldn't get to the cat-shaped object. She was too well ensconced there. So, so much for that. A couple of days later, I was out behind the building again, taking out some more garbage, and here's this little kitten walking around on the lawn back there. And I looking, should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Oh, hell yes! Ran into the apartment, opened the last can of tuna, took it out there, set it down. She stuck her face in it like she hadn't eaten in a week, and she probably hadn't. Um, and then I was able to pick her and the tuna up together. So as I'm walking to the apartment, she's eating. Um, Set her and the tuna down. Took her a couple of days to come out from under the table, but she warmed up to the place, warmed up to me, and snails going bye bye. Well, you be
Oh,
good and have fun, and I know they're mutually exclusive, so do the best you can.
good night, snail.
Good night to snail, good night to snail. Don't forget to check the mail. I don't know. What am I talking about?
Snail mail?
Yes, I still get some of that.
Indeed.
Come
It's
on,
usually not.
anyone who's up for a fortune told. Just a low, low price of only $25, and it goes to a wonderful cause. It goes to getting Ansgar and Growly a a repaired vehicle that will get them to a place where they can afford to live.
Indeed.
Yes.
In the meantime, if they wish to ask questions on how any of the devices in which I use to tell fortunes work, I can tell them.
Oh boy, that would be fun. Yes,
Do some educational if they would like.
that would be many much the fun.
For instance, the reason that I use the moss agate. It is good for the eyes and to be able to see the future.
Okay then. I'm liking it. Wait a minute, Robert, buy a snail? What?
There are many people who keep giant African snails as pets, in fact.
I don't know, they're just not cuddly enough for me. Oh man, now
There are
I'm smelling French fries. Don't do this to me! But I really also do need to lose some weight. Um,
don't we all?
uh, I need to lose. Well, not when I started losing the weight, I needed to lose about 70 pounds. Um, so let's see, I've lost about 18 since then.
So progress.
Progress. I hope it's not too fast. Because the one thing I don't want is extra skin flapping all over the place.
No, but that will tighten in time.
Hopefully. I mean, I hope I'm not so old that I've lost all my elasticity, you know?
Well,
Take
just
that
think
and run with it.
and fly
Say again.
like a bat. You could flap and fly like a bat then.
Oh my. Do the old Al Lewis thing. His Grandpa Munster.
Oh, now Grandpa Monster, he knows how to show a lady a good time.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't think I didn't notice the old Lily Munster look there.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to remember now.
Let's see. Okay. I
Was
foresee
Lil.
the weight loss in your future.
Say again?
I see the weight loss in your future.
Oh, okay. Get my butt down to 160 or 170. I'll be happy. Yeah, I lose weight all the time. I just keep finding it again. That's the trouble.
The weight has separation anxiety.
Yes. What I'm trying to remember here was Lily Grandpa's daughter?
Indeed.
Yes, okay.
And
Just
he built Herman for her.
okay then. That part I did not remember.
Indeed.
Yeah, I was more of an Adams Family fan when I was a girl. I know no accounting for taste, but
That show is so hollow.
oh my dork, you are where I'd like to be. I remember once I would
But
hover around 190. And then suddenly I lost 30 pounds without even trying. Got down to 160. And stayed there for about a year. And damn, it was nice. I liked it. Okay, so Decay, you and I are around the same area. Last I checked, I weighed in at 223. Low sugar, that was me earlier. I actually did shove a spoonful of honey in my mouth.
it
Uh,
helps medicine go down.
Say again? Yes,
It,
to help the glucose level up. My blood sugar crashed through the floor.
well, if you are not eating, this will happen.
Oh, and Wonder Lady says, Ogle, she loves how you did your eye makeup.
Oh, thank you.
Better than I never got the hang of eye makeup. I never got the hang of makeup, period. I can barely get lipstick right.
You should see some of the girls I know. They put this to shame.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, so Adorkables is 5'2". Yeah, I see where you might want to get down to about 120.
Yes. She is fun sized.
I'm 5'9", but I still want to lose because I'll tell you what, you know that you're too fat when it's uncomfortable to bend over and tie your own shoes.
Yes. Although I believe another term for the adorables would be pocket sized pet. Pocket pet.
Oh man, back in college, for a short time, I dated a girl who was 4'10".
Very much a pocket
Very
pet.
much a pocket sized.
And what did you study in college?
Mathematics.
Nerd.
I was a mathematics major.
Nerd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do not do the numerology.
And then the second time I was in college, I took a degree in neuroscience. Doc, sweetie, hi.
We have Doc in the there, do we?
Yay.
Does anybody have any questions about the tools of divination?
Yes. Has anybody the tools about questions of divination? I didn't get
I
that right, did I?
if you would like, if anybody is interested, I could show you how to use the pendulum.
And if anybody new to the chat here is liking to have their fortune told, it's only for the low donation of $25 to the let's get the Odinsons moved.
Ah, Doc is at work.
At work, okay. Where he was comfortably able to get thanks to that new vehicle. Yay!
Yes, Doc, I believe, was recently in the same position as far as his vehicle as the Odetsons.
Similar, yes. It's just kind of died rather than getting smacked, but pretty much the same thing. Couldn't.
And the car is dead car.
Yep. Okay, sweetness. You take care, Robert, and be good and have fun.
In pleasant dreams.
Hey, there we go. If Decay Media eats dragon's blood, can they breathe fire?
It does not work that way.
Doesn't work that way. Yeah.
No. But he might sprout a tail.
Okay. Okay. This is known to happen with the occasional atavism. Oh my, yeah, come on, somebody. Get your fortune told, seriously. Or if
Or
not,
questions
just
about the divination tools at least.
tell you what here. Let me grab this. There we are. And we're going to put this over here. This is the link. Whoa.
If there is questions you have about stones, how to choose stones, how to care for your stones, these are all questions that Google can answer.
Alrighty then, that's a good thing. Google is very good at answering the questions. All you need to is ask. Yeah, the dragon's blood on oatmeal. That would be interesting.
Like I said, you might grow a tail, maybe one or two claws. The dominating, now that is up to you. I
am not.
recommend whips and duct tape.
I am not the dominating type. I am not the submissive type. My my rule of thumb is communication is possible only between equals.
Indeed. Although it is fun on occasion to let go of the control to someone else for a short time.
Never tried that. Never did. Um, have a few aversions. I mean, for example, I have a definite aversion to restraint. try to restrain me, and I go into panic mode, and I can kill when I go into panic mode.
There are other ways than restraint to relinquish control. Yes, you might grow one on your pinky toe. Okay, that is the most common place to grow a new dragon claw. Mostly your pinky toe.
Okay, then.
Uh, what do you, Josiah? What if my crystals stop psychicking? The crystal, Josiah, is a tool. The crystal does not do the psychicking. You must do the psychicking through the crystal. But if you do not care for your crystal properly, you will see nothing. So, if you are not seeing anything through your crystal, you may have to cleanse it. You can do this in many ways. The most common is a bed of salt. A bowl of salt, plop, put your crystal on the salt, leave it overnight. Now, if you happen to have the light of the full moon, it gives the little extra punch. Running water also is a good way, but not from your tap or the toilet. You have to use a river or a creek or a stream. Real running water.
Okay, now here's the thing, though. You can use the running water, but would walking water work as well?
Now, you must have running water.
Okay.
Walking water will just gum it up.
Okay.
These two. Then you could also use the smoke of the sage. But it can be a little hard on certain people. Sage
I've
can be
never
very pungent.
I've never tried burning sage. I know that some people do.
There are different kinds of sage. White sage is a little sweeter. Now, you can burn sage with the same trick I showed you with the lavender, and it smells sweet.
Okay, then.
You can take copal and put pretty much any herb on top of it, and it keeps it from having that nasty burn smell. You can use skipping water, but you will not get your stone back if you skip it on the skipping water.
Right, right. Not unless you really be careful with the way you skip it. Yeah.
Galloping water is hard to keep up with in order to get the stones in it to cleanse it.
I haven't skipped stones in a heck of a long time. My cousin took me back out to the island where my grandparents had a summer cottage. Last year, she had inherited the cottage and eventually sold it and said, "Hey, Diana, you want one last look?" And couldn't quite understand why I was in tears over the way the place had been let to ruin. But when I was out that island, that was the first time I tried skipping stones, and oh Christ, had to be 30 or 40 years.
How many skips were you able to accomplish?
2 maybe. I wasn't very good.
It's
I
all in
lost
the
my
wrist.
touch. I miss that place.
There is also different kinds. You know that your kitchen is full of incense.
Just go up to the spice rack, right?
Well, now some spices smell better than others. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
Now you
Uh,
can use the coal. You start with the coal. You can take zest from the lemon or the orange, and use the copal. The copal is a good base to keep anything organic from getting this scorch smell. Cinnamon, nutmeg, clove. These are all good incenses that live in your closet.
Okay, then.
In fact, if you go out into the forest, you find a pine tree, and it is weeping sap. Collect it, put it on your coal. You have incense. Copal is just sap from a copal tree. I believe it's from Africa.
I just found it in the font of all knowledge. And we have, let's see here. Copal is a name given to tree resin, particularly the aromatic resins from the copal tree, Proteum copal, used by cultures of pre Columbian Mesoamerica as ceremonially burned incense and for other purposes. Who knows what those were? More generally, the term copal describes resonant substances in an intermediate stage of polymerization and hardening between gummier resins and amber. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Okay.
I do believe there are copals not only in South America but also in the Middle East. There's a different branch of copal.
Yeah. I see.
African, Middle Eastern. The one I burned, I believe, was of the African or Middle Eastern variety. Although I do have some of the South American variety as well.
I tell you, there are some pictures of the copal from Madagascar. Um, Quite pretty. This in the pictures is appearing closer to amber in its appearance.
There are many varieties, like there are many varieties of many trees. Just like frankincense and myrrh are also saps.
Yeah, Frank was a real sap, let me tell you. And
Indeed, he was. Well, it looks like we're getting close to the end of our 2 hours.
oh my, oh my. Anybody who is wanting a fortune told, hurry up. We're running out of time.
Or at least ask me about the tools.
Yes, sir.
You do not have to pay to ask me about the tools. That is just free in knowledge.
Okay, now this is interesting. Cup said sagebrush smells so wonderful. Just walking through it makes me happy. The thing is, sagebrush and sage are not exactly the same thing, are they?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
DK, if you are burning your meat, slow down. Take your time. Use lube.
That's what she said, yeah. And then, okay, Adorkable says, I burn water, but I'm special. Oh, gods, how many pots have I boiled dry? Damn.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh,
Ansgar,
no! Adorkable once forgot cookies in the oven for 4 hours.
Ansgar Odinsson's oldest son, Lance, he says he put the water in the instant noodles. I am when I looked through the crystals, he did not. He
Okay.
put this into the microwave. It is still scorched. You can still smell the burn.
Oh,
Over a year
no.
later.
And he did not do this last week, right?
Over a year later.
Okay, Decay Media says lube is for degenerates. Hmm.
Like the smell of scorch.
Yeah. Now I did that with fish sticks once, adorkable. Um, I set some fish sticks in the oven, and I guess I fell asleep in the chair or something. And I woke up and I detect this aroma that's vaguely fish-like. And I'm thinking, okay, where's this coming from? Oh, I put fish sticks in the oven. I have no idea how long they were there, but they looked like charcoal briquettes when I took them out of the oven. And my electric bill was 3 times normal. Yeah. Oh,
Ugh.
hey, that's a good one. Decay Medial is curious what crystals are best to glue to my steering wheel.
Ones that are not sharp.
Okay.
Anything that is not sharp.
I am really, really curious here. What is your favorite crystal? Seriously.
Hmm. That's difficult. I do very much like the labradorite and the moonstones. But I think overall, my favorite is a good piece of moss agate. It
Okay
comes
then.
in so many colors. It creates pictures in stones. Some stones are clear with a multiple color inside that looks like walking through a garden when you peer into the stone.
Hmm. I like it. I'm rather partial to amethyst myself, but would be
There
interested to look
are
at
so
it more.
many variations of amethyst. It's not surprising that you would like it, especially being lavender lady.
Yes. Um, when I was in Illinois, well, on my way to Carbondale, where I saw the eclipse, I stopped in Chicago for 3 days and visited the Museum of Science and Industry. And in their gift shop, they had a split amethyst geode
Hmm.
with sulfide inclusions. And oh my, that was I just had to have it. Especially it was only $4.50, but the wonderful purple with the golden color of the sulfides is just absolutely fantastic.
So here's some interesting facts about your amethyst. Amethyst is quartz.
Yes.
If you can have purple amethyst on one side, and it can be a gold color on the other side, but the gold side is not amethyst. That is now citrine and has been exposed to mass amounts of volcanic heat, which turns it golden.
Okay, but the amethyst and the citrine are both quartzes, if I remember
Correct.
correctly. Yes.
So is aventurine, is another quartz.
Trying to remember the color of amethyst. Does that come from iron?
I don't remember
I have to
what,
look that up.
but I also know that amethyst does come in a green, a pale, pale green.
I did not know that. I have to look to see if I can find. There is a rock shop downtown that a friend of mine took me down there a couple of years ago. Found some wonderful, wonderful stuff there. I'll have to go down again.
Now you have to be very cautious with places like that, especially if you are looking for tiger's eye. Tiger's eye only comes in four natural colors.
Oh.
Only. Anything else is fiber optic glass.
Oh my.
Your brown or gold tiger's eye. There is red tiger's eye. There is blue and green. Those are the only colors the tiger's eye can come in.
Oh my. And what I found there was some apatite, a couple fluorites.
Ah, yes, fluorite.
I, I,
Fluorite comes in the
hmm?
colors as well.
I love fluorites. I really do.
You can get your lavender in fluorite.
Oh.
Fluorite ranges from deep purples and to light lavenders and greens and blues and clears. So I even have a piece of glowing, it's natural Chinese glowing calcite.
Hmm.
One moment. We have time, we have a few minutes before the stream is up. People have not been asking for fortunes. I can at least share some stones. Give me a moment to detangle myself from my chair.
Okay, and while you do that, I just might grab the stones that I found that day.
Allow
I
it to charge for one moment while I turn the other light off.
Yay! I'll be right back. Give me half a second. Ow! 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 Oh man,
Show
that
the camera.
got my hair tangled. Okay, kids.
Now, the fluorite from China that glows generally comes in either a blue, which is a very faint color, or the green, that is a much brighter color. I am charging the stone now.
Oh my, oh my. Ah,
Now you
yay.
can these fairly easily on the eBay or Amazon. Be careful with the eBay sellers. They are not always honest.
Right.
All right. Let's see if you can see how bright green this glows.
Oh, nices.
That is only from a few minutes of charging.
Okay, so that's phosphorescent rather than fluorescent.
I do not know exactly what makes it glow, but it is a natural occurring stone. From China, it is fluorite. Calcite, I'm sorry, calcite, I misspoke.
Okay.
Calcite, which you must be very careful with it. It is a very soft stone.
Yes.
Good night, Josiah.
Ah, Josiah goes night night. Well, rest your wings and be well. And then the little one is looking around all of this stuff.
There's, there's just the variety of stones and their uses are endless. And you should never allow somebody else to choose your stone, if at all possible.
Okay then. Make it personal.
Indeed, you must have a connection with your stone.
At the risk
If
of
your
ankles.
if your stone speaks to you, yes, buy that stone, but also see a therapist.
Yes. Yeah, the wonderful little things I found. Let's see if we can do this right. I know I'm stealing thunder here. We have, there we are. Look at that, will you? At the little shop, I found oh, where are we? I'm gonna have to take it out of the bag.
Yes, I will not be able to see them unless you do.
Yeah. There we go.
Who needs sleep?
A
Eat
little,
coffee and stones.
this is one of the fluorites that I found. That
Ah,
was pretty. Another one was rather rough. Um, I just, the cleavage
yes, some
planes here, I love.
nice striations in it, yes.
Yeah, and then a malachite.
Another very soft stone.
Yeah,
Is malachite more of a mineral, though?
I love the way it's layered. I guess as most are. And then,
Malachite you find with copper.
yes, which is where the green comes from.
Indeed.
And then one I saw that was rather pretty, and I found out that it was a manufactured stone, but I still think it's
Goldstone?
pretty. It's they called it a gold stone.
That it also now comes in blue and green. They have recently I believe the original goldstone was invented by some monks.
Okay then.
If I if my memory serves correct.
But what I liked about it were all the little sparkles.
It is indeed pretty. Have
Uh,
you ever seen the blue variety?
I haven't. I
It
guess
is
I've got
like
to go.
looking into the night sky full of stars.
Oh man, remind me of that, will you? That island I spoke of earlier and the cottage that my grandparents had. We would go out there every summer, a couple weeks in June and then a week in August. There were there were no street lights, no no artificial lights, at least around in the general area. I mean, there were downtown, but not where this cottage was. Um, so when there was a new moon and a clear sky, it was nothing but stars from horizon to horizon.
That sounds glorious.
Oh my, what happened? Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
Cat related, perhaps?
Yes. She stepped on my switch bar and turned off the monitor.
Well, perhaps later we can exchange addresses and I will send you some blue goldstone.
Oh, is am I for you too many much to thinking to making? Parse that, I dare you. Oh, and while we're at it, yeah, this is the. I just loved all the pretty colors, and even though it was not a clear stone, I absolutely had to get this. Let's put this over here.
If you like stones, I highly recommend that you follow, if you do not already, geology tweets. Ooh, what is this one?
This is apatite. There's
Is it? Am I seeing light through it?
no, there's no light coming through it. It's white with blue, green, rust color
Hmm.
with various impurities there. This is the same stuff your teeth are made from, the enamel of your teeth.
Nice.
And when you use fluoride toothpaste, the fluoride ions replace some of the hydroxyl ions in the apatite uh, to produce fluoroapatite, which is harder and more resistant to acids than apatite is. And that's how it reduces tooth decay. Oh, come on, little one. No, you don't want my sock. No, you don't. No, 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 no. I
One
had
of
brought
my
my socks out to wear, to put them on, and I never did put the socks on. They were sitting on on my laptop, and she decided that she wanted the socks, and it's like, mine. No, not yours.
another stones. It happens most often in quartz. Is anything rutilated?
Who?
Rutilated.
Okay, what this is?
Look up rutilated quartz. It
Yeah, I
is
will.
quartz. It looks like there's many different colors, but the most common is the gold rudulation, and it looks like golden hair trapped in quartz. But I like the silver and the black, and sometimes the red. Rutilated
Oh
quartz.
my! I see what you're saying. Yes, it appears to have filaments.
It is a mineral that is trapped in the quartz.
And the mineral is of all things, it's called rutile.
Rutile. Yeah.
Um,
It comes in many colors.
that is so pretty.
I have some that I need to get set, but someday when I have money.
I mean, that I would much rather have than a diamond.
Indeed, diamonds are boring.
Yes.
And I
I'm,
do not understand the fascination for wanting a clear rock. You may as well have glass.
yeah, and well, so
I
many
want
do.
stones with veils. I want stones with character.
Oh man, because
Stones with the souls of my enemies trapped within them.
the conspiracy theory about the diamond prices being set by a cartel. That's true.
Indeed, they are actually very common.
Yeah. Now, a 5 carat diamond, maybe not, but the smaller ones, yeah, of course.
In the colors, now they want to charge you how much for a black diamond? Please.
Oh man, I thought that's basically the way they came out of the artificial diamond maker. They were black.
There are natural black diamonds, there are natural brown, blue, pink, clear, yellow,
Now,
red. I have seen purple diamonds as well.
I have seen a blue diamond.
Blue diamonds are actually incredibly common. They use them in electronics.
Okay, I didn't know that. The one I saw was rather uncommon only because of its size. Its name was the Hope Diamond. Uh, Many years ago, when I was in Washington D.C., uh, when this was on a school tour. In fact, I was in the 8th grade, and we went through one of the museums that had the Hope Diamond on display. And it,
This
God,
one is cursed.
say again?
This diamond is cursed.
Oh, really?
Indeed. Any one person who owns the Hope Diamond, tragedy always befalls. Which is
So
one of the
wait a
reasons
minute.
Elizabeth Taylor gave it to the museum.
So is that why the country is fucked?
Indeed. Perhaps we should make a gift of it to Trump.
There you are. That would be perfect. Oh my. Hope diamond, the diamond any woman hopes to get on their wedding ring.
Only if she also hopes for divorce.
Were I ever to get married again, I don't think I'd want a diamond on the ring. As you say, diamonds are boring.
Indeed. It would for many, many years ago when I was wed, we did not have money for a ring. Later, I went searching for a ring. I found one. It was not even very expensive. It is this. It is silver. It is a creative ruby.
Okay.
But it makes me happy. I do not need expensive.
No, definitely not.
If you are looking for something and you have a price point, then you really aren't looking for something that makes you happy.
Yeah, I would much prefer the person over the diamond.
And I prefer silver to gold.
Okay then. Um, I do rather like silver. I do like gold as well. Um, oh man, back when I was trying to do the boy thing, um, I one of the software houses I worked in, I had, I call it my IBM Black. It was a three-piece black suit, um, and I had the white shirts with the French cuffs
Mm-hmm.
and the silver cufflinks, and yeah, oh my, I did. I actually did turn a couple of heads that way. Um, that was a long time ago, but yeah, the silver just looked so great against the black.
Indeed. Well, I do believe that our time has come to an end tonight.
Oh no. Yes, but I guess it does. It's 01:06 hours. Any last minute requests here, guys?
Or questions of any kind?
Oh, this is interesting. Adorable says, I don't even want a ring. I want a set of locks keys. One set for me, one for my love.
That is very sweet, actually.
I know that here in Pittsburgh, um, on the Roberto Clemente Bridge going to the stadium, there's a chain link fence arrangement so you don't fall into the river. And people have taken to the love locks, fastened on the wires of the fence. And oh my word, that whole fence is full of the locks.
Perhaps next time I should just get out all the rocks that I have or do a demonstration on all the different incenses.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. As a matter of fact, we're going to have to talk about this because I wonder if that would make a good coffee with lavender.
Indeed, it might.
No, I don't know what I just said. Wait a minute. What did I just hear? Um, where is it? Where is we? We're setting up a device. Why are you setting up a device?
Perhaps we need to exercise your system.
Kitty, what did you do this time?
Perhaps your cat is a programmer?
Oh, for the love of Saint Gulick, it's a wind blows update. Damn you people. I didn't want to install the Windows, but
Which
they
Windows is it that you have?
10.
Disgusting.
Yes.
Um, if you do not already know how to do it, I do know that Ansgar knows how to make Windows 10 look and behave like 7.
Oh, that would be so pretty. Because I do have
Indeed.
7 on my laptop.
So
And
perhaps you would talk to him sometime when things are less chaotic, and he could help you with that.
this is a good thing, many much good thing. Um, now, I'm normally a Linux shop. As a matter of fact, well, the reason I bought 10 was, well, number one, 10 was the only one that would install on this machine. And the Zoom that SciStrike uses for his movie night, which will be tomorrow this week, rather than today, um, crashes my Linux system.
Hmm.
And the only way I could get it to run was to bring it over to a Windows system. And I cried. Oh, I cried.
It just was not compatible.
Right. No, I had not used WinCrap for anything serious in 20 years. I had become a Windows shop. I'm sorry, I had become a Linux shop in 1999. And it
22
broke my
years
heart
ago.
to go. Say again?
22 years ago.
Yep. And it broke my heart to
No,
put it this way.
99 is
20 years
19,
ago.
1920. Yes, because Luther is born in 99. Lance is born in 97. Though Luther was supposed to be a the next the zero 2000.
Okay, was
He
that
was
close?
Yeah, he was supposed to be in January in 2000. He was born November 5th.
A little early.
They all were. But he was the most. 3 pounds, 3 ounces.
Whoa.
But you know what the Afghars are, yes? The test they do for the babies when they're born, the Afghar test?
I've
It
got.
is how they the Afghar test is what they do right after they're born to test uh their response to stimuli.
Okay.
They do it twice. Their scores can go from 0, which is no reaction, he's very bad,
So
to
dead.
10. To 10. His Afghars were 9-9.
Okay then.
Then they said that is impossible. They did it again. 9-9.
So, okay, I guess they were raring and ready to go, even at 3 pounds.
Mm-hmm. The other two were 5 and in the bit, but he was 3.
Wow, I'm trying to remember. I don't even know if I still have it anymore. The original numbers from when I was yanked out of my mother's loins. Trying to remember. I think I was somewhere around 8. Um, Forceps delivery. That explains a lot.
They told me with my first that if I had gone to term, it would have been an easy 10-pounder. I almost kicked the doctor. He's very pleased to have an early child.
Uh huh. What do we have here? Okay, there it goes. Oh, come on already. Yeah, this is going to be really, really interesting, but what can I tell you? Okay, yes, so, not to keep everybody tied up, as it were,
Do you know if
I'm guessing that you're probably wanting to take a nap, right?
October morning.
See, yes, I think that we will see everyone in the morning when the marathon truly begins. Let everyone
Okay.
get rest, and we will see you all tomorrow. And do not forget, at some point, Saturday, we do the raffle. So get
Oh
those
my, yes,
in.
absolutely the raffle. Okay, we are definitely looking forward to that. So, oh, is this thing being.
If you have any questions about any of the donations for the raffles, please see Ansgar T. Odenson's.
Yay!
Has all of it pinned there. Please allow us to give you the raffle tickets. People want you to enjoy these things.
Indeed. And please, check in the description box. There's the link for the GoFundMe and
In
for the PayPal. And if you can, please throw a few bucks that way. If you can't, we get it. We understand because not everybody is Bill Gates.
No, but
It would be
please, if you can share this as far and wide. Go through your followers and just send it to everyone.
absolutely, absolutely. Send it to your mother-in-law.
If
Um,
you know someone who
send it.
does Facebook,
Send it to your.
let it go. Let it run free.
Yeah. Send it to your third cousin twice removed.
Indeed. This is the
Oh,
time to bother people. On behalf of the Odensons, they thank you very much and with all of their heart for all of your support, both financially and emotionally.
alrighty. And with that, if we can get this thing to the buttons over here, there we go. Um, we're going to say thank you. Thank you many much. Thanks a lot, troops. See you on the other side.
Indeed.
All we have to do is get this going.